You ever look at somebody and they're the definition of busting hell wide open? Or maybe they're Satan in the flesh, the master of deception. I've never seen this class of deception. I'm damn near impressed. I had a good standing with everyone in Puckett, everyone at the homeless shelter in Mendenhall. I moved out, and this man named Richard moved in there. I don't know how he convinced everybody to believe him. I don't know how, but I heard he was doing drugs out there. That's what he said. He said he was doing drugs out there. I don't even know this guy. He said he was doing drugs out there, and I was the one giving everybody drugs at the shelter and selling him drugs. I've never even met this dude. The only time I seen him was 2 or 3 times when I come do my laundry. And he'd be like, you got to call the pastor before you come in and all that, this and that. And I just kind of ignored him. I'm like, I didn't know who he was. Who's this guy? I don't know who he was. And then one day, I'm just like, look, man, if the pastor wanted me to call in, he would have told me. He would have called me himself. He wouldn't send a messenger. Well, I can't remember what he said, but he just blah, 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 I seen him, he was taking his gloves off and stuff like that, like he wanted to fight. He told me to my face that I sold him drugs and that I wanted to fight him. I don't know how. I don't know if I just wanted to keep things calm. I don't know how. I just agreed with him, but I never thought about it, like what I just agreed to. But I'm starting to figure out all the bull crap. Like my mom and my dad, their insecurities with me, I figured out what their real problem is. It's their personal problems. Because my dad left us to drink alcohol when I was like 1 or 2 and divorced my mom. He always says, I want to do what I want to do. Well, that's because he started out doing what he wanted to do by abandoning us. Chris wanted to drink. Chris wanted to do what Chris wanted to do. And I'm noticing all these things. I'm paying attention more and more every day. And I finally noticed this. I mean, you can't sit there and tell me I don't know what's going on. I have good intuition and discernment. Like, whenever I left the shelter, the first day just sitting in here, in my spirit, I knew, okay, they just helped me as much as they had to. They didn't want to really help me. They only helped me because they had to, or something like that. You know what I mean? They didn't really want me around. But every time I try to talk or something, they kind of like if I was asking like for rides to the store and like that, stuff like that, they just ignored me. Or better yet, Richard ignored me. And now he comes in there. Apparently he come in there on drugs, and I was selling him drugs, and I've never met the guy. I wasn't even living at the shelter when he moved out there. I only come up to there to do my laundry, and that's it. All this bull crap about me selling drugs, you have no evidence that I sold anybody drugs. Because I'm not stupid. I don't sell. If I was going to do something like that, I wouldn't do it in Rankin County. My cousin is sitting in prison for selling drugs in Rankin County. My cousin's got that covered. All I'm doing, you can call Miss Rose Lott. Ask her if I had enough time to come deal drugs. Do the math. I would have to drive to Jackson, and then drive back to Jackson. That alone is like 3 or 4 hours. You think I was doing all that, and it's still no, dude, no. I'm not gonna risk I'm not gonna fucking risk it. I'm not gonna do nothing that risky. If I was gonna do something that risky, I would have quit every one of my fucking jobs. And then if I had money in my hands, then maybe I might be selling drugs. But I didn't quit my jobs. I went to work. I worked on the farm out there for Miss Rose, and all I did was come out there and do laundry. I don't know. I guess he just didn't like me or something. I don't know. But somehow he convinced everybody that what he said was true. And now he's the manager over there. And my truck is over there. He won't pick me up for my truck. I know I might be hard to deal with, but I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not just going to sit by and watch everyone get deceived. If something's not done about this, I will look into pressing charges for defamation of character, because who knows if I lost my job in my community, because I did. I lost everything in Puckett. No one would help me. And I didn't know why. And then I found out it's because this dude is lying, saying I'm selling everybody drugs at the homeless shelter. Wouldn't y'all see me? Wouldn't y'all have seen me up there at the shelter? How did we fall for this? How did I even fall for it? I know I didn't do it. And if you can't tell he's lying, pay attention to his fake, his artificial personality that he puts on. Oh, hey, how you doing today? Oh, I'm doing all right. That is fake. That's a fake. I don't talk like that. I'm not like, oh, hey, Pastor, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah. No. That is artificial. If the man's faking his appearance, I've given y'all enough information, enough clues to know that I am telling the truth and that he's lying. And if nothing's done about this, if I'm not apologized to, then I guess y'all were just in on it. I guess y'all just made up a story not to help me. Just like my family does. They mistreat me terribly. You know why? Because then they wait for me to snap. They wait for me to yell, so they can say, "Oh no, I'm not helping you at all." Then I'm the child. I'm the youngest. I'm the one that's 30 years old. If anyone shouldn't be acting right, it should be me. You're the pastor. You're the grandparents. You're the mom. You're the dad. Y'all are the ones that are supposed to be on y'all's best behavior. Because if you didn't want to be on your best behavior, well, then you shouldn't have started a homeless shelter, and you shouldn't have had kids. And Richard, if you want to do drugs, well then you shouldn't have come to the homeless shelter. Take your lives somewhere else, back to California.